Hi, I'm Ernest Tibbs, and you're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com.
Hi everyone, John Liebman here. You're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com. Coming to you today on location from Hollywood, California with our old friend Ernest Tibbs. What's happening, Ernest?
How you doing? It's a beautiful day today.
It's always a beautiful day in Hollywood, California, in my experience anyway. You know, it hasn't been that long since our first interview on ForBassPlayersOnly.com. It's been about a year, but I thought it fitting to do a follow-up because you've been doing so much, and I wanted a chance to bring the people up to date on what's been keeping you busy. We talked about Alan Holdsworth last time, and we talked about Gladys Knight, did I remember correctly?
I did a musical with her when I was younger, but mostly the singers after that. I toured 5 years with Dionne Warwick, and one of my best times was touring a couple of years with Natalie Cole as well. So, but I was with Dionne Warwick for about 5 years.
Ooh. Well, how about in the last 12, 18 months or so? What's been, or 6 months? What has been keeping you busy?
Well, I was in Europe for 5 weeks with Simon Phillips, touring, promoting our record, Protocol 3, and also playing a lot with Dean Brown. I did the Alpha Jazz Festival in Ukraine with Dean and Marvin Smitty Smith and some of the great guys. So it was cool.
Well, great. And well, what's keeping you busy now?
I've been working a lot with Alan Hertz doing some Bollywood movie soundtracks, and those are actually challenging because there's no charts. I just come in and learn the tunes and play them down, and I usually do like 2 different takes. Like the last time they wanted kind of a Jocko-ish kind of thing on there, and then I kind of did my own thing. I did, okay, let me do another take and kind of do my own thing so that you can kind of pick and choose which one you want. So that was cool.
Jocko was great, but we don't need any more Jocko clones, I don't think.
Well, we all love that, so.
Yeah, well, yes, we do. Let's talk a little bit about your equipment. Last time we talked about Trickfish Amps. I know you're very high on them, and Richard Roos and all those guys. What are you holding there in your lap there? I know you have several basses. This one is an Xotic bass, right?
Xotic bass. It's a XJ1T lightweight bass. It's very light, and usually I like medium, like basses that are kind of medium weight, but this one is great. It feels great. I mean, you played it, the action feels great. It's just, when I picked it up, I was at their shop, and I go, this is my bass. This is the bass I want. This is a special bass. Sounds great. It kind of gives me that foo-foo, like custom bass feel, but a really great Fender jazz bass kind of vibe. It's even throughout, and it's just a beautiful instrument to play, you know. You can do all different styles on it, from really good deep funk sound to that more biting, like a back pickup thing. It plays really smooth up and down the neck, nice and even. Just, it's a great bass.
What about the electronics? It looked like there was more than just volume, tone on there, and I know that intimidates some people, but everything has a purpose.
Well, this one is a little different. It's volume, pickup selection, tone, and then you have a 3-band EQ, bass, mid, and treble. And for the most part, I keep it pretty much flat. Maybe a little bit more bass and a little bit more mid, depending on the situation or the room I'm playing with. But, you know, this in combination with my Trickfish amp, it's like a great combination. I used it on the whole tour, the last tour, Protocol, and it worked out perfect. It was great.
I had a chance to visit the Xotic shop just the other day, so I finally got to see it after talking with Toshio Horiba for so long, and I got to meet Mitch and some of the other folks over there, and Xotic makes a great product, and they are a great group of people.
Awesome group of people. I love them. I have some of their pedals as well. I use the RC bass booster, which gives me, I just put just a little bit, you know, on there, and it sounds great, you know. That with a little digital delay when I'm soloing or whatever, it's perfect, you know.
What's on the horizon for you? What else do you have coming up?
Well, there's talks about doing another Protocol record maybe in July. Simon's out with Hiromi now, so when he comes back, we're going to work on some new records. I was just there about maybe a month ago doing some sessions for another artist, but hopefully we'll work on a new Protocol record.
Hiromi, the keyboard player that plays with Stanley Clarke?
Oh yeah, Simon's been doing that, you know, doing the trio. They're out on the road right now, so when he comes back, we're going to start making plans to do another Protocol record.
Okay, well, that's great. We will all look forward to that. You were born in L.A. You grew up here. You taught at MI for quite a long
20 years, almost 20 years. Yeah, I was a teacher there. Yeah.
Well, what advice would you give today to somebody who wants to make a career as a musician. It's not like it was 20, 30, 40 years ago doing sessions and making records, and it's just a whole different thing. But there's still a need for music, and there are still a lot of people that want to do it. So what advice could you impart to those people?
Just try and be versatile, not only as a bass player, but as a musician. Learn all the software and just try and wear more than one hat, more than just being a bass player. Learn how to produce tracks and stuff like that. 'Cause you never know. Like some of my friends, like my friend Alan, he's a great drummer Alan Hertz with Scott Henderson. He's producing movie soundtracks and stuff now, and that's what guys are doing. They're putting their what's the word I'm looking, my head is bright. They're putting their
Putting their own twist on it?
No, they're just doing more than one thing, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
You know?
Well, great. And other things like show up on time and don't be a jerk. And
Oh yeah, good people skills are very important. I mean, there's too many great players. There's tons of great players, so you have to be, a good person, somebody who's cool to be around with, especially going to be on a road with someone you want them to be cool.
Yes. Wise advice from the man who knows. Ernest, great catching up with you. Keep us posted on the projects and everything else, and we will look forward to sharing all that good information with these folks here. Good to see you, Ernest. Take care. I am John Liebman on location with our good friend Ernest Tibbs in Hollywood, California. You're watching for BassPlayersOnly.com.